Feminist sociology offers an interdisciplinary lens for examining gender and power dynamics within society. It employs conflict theory to analyze how gender intersects with power, both in everyday interactions and within broader social structures. This field considers factors like sexual orientation, race, economic status, and nationality in its analyses. Feminist theory is a significant branch of sociology that views society as a site of conflict between men and women. It posits that women face oppression and disadvantage due to various social institutions. This theory seeks to highlight the social problems and issues that disproportionately affect women, including discrimination based on sex and gender, objectification, economic inequality, power imbalances, gender roles, and stereotypes. While feminists share the common goal of achieving equality between men and women, their approaches to this goal can vary. Generally, feminism involves recognizing inequalities between men and women rooted in power and status. It acknowledges that these inequalities can lead to conflict and are often socially constructed rather than biologically determined. A key concept is patriarchy, which refers to social structures and practices where men dominate, oppress, and exploit women. Feminist theory aims to include the perspectives and experiences of women and girls who have historically been excluded from social theory and social science. By focusing on the interactions and issues women face, feminist theory ensures that half the population is not overlooked. Feminism in general advocates for social, economic, and political equality between the sexes. Despite differing viewpoints, among various branches of feminism, certain core principles remain consistent. These principles include striving for increased gender equality by challenging laws and cultural norms that lead to lower incomes and fewer opportunities for women. Feminists also aim to end gender oppression, recognizing that women are not only unequal, but also actively subordinated, exploited, and abused. They seek to dismantle structural oppression resulting from capitalism and patriarchy, where men hold dominant positions. Expanding human choice is another key goal, with feminists advocating for both men and women to have the freedom to express themselves and pursue their interests, even if these choices defy traditional norms. Ending sexual violence is a critical focus, acknowledging the prevalence of sexual violence against women and advocating for measures to address it. Promoting sexual freedom is also a central tenet, supporting individuals' rights to make their own choices about their bodies and sexuality. Feminist theory falls under the umbrella of critical theory, which aims to challenge systems of power and oppression. It seeks to uncover how people interact within systems and to propose solutions for dismantling oppressive structures. Feminist theory considers the lived experiences of all individuals, not just women, with a focus on oppression. While the exact categorization of feminist theory may vary, disrupting oppression remains a core principle. As Bell Hooks, 2000, stated, feminism is a movement to end sexism, sexist exploitation, and oppression. The origins of feminist theory can be traced back to the 18th century, with significant growth during the equality movements of the 1970s and 1980s. Marxist and socialist ideas have been influential in its development. The ongoing research on gender equality continues to advance feminist theory. Charlotte Perkins Gilman, 1860-1935, played a crucial role in formalizing feminist theory during the 1960s. She challenged traditional societal expectations by prioritizing reading and learning, unlike women who were primarily taught to be housewives. Gilman focused on gender inequality and the societal gender roles that confined women to domestic duties while men secured income. She argued that differential socialization leads to gender inequality, while acknowledging biological differences between sexes. Gilman believed that women often conformed to societal expectations to avoid pursuing their full potential, living instead as housewives. She argued that the traditional division of labor was not biologically determined, but imposed on women by societal structures. Gilman viewed this as a socio-biological tragedy, where women were disregarded as part of the survival of the fittest ideology and instead seen as weak individuals solely for reproductive purposes, serving their husbands and children.